Wagwan everybody, Fikod the man here. Today we have so much Destiny 2 news to cover, so let's get straight into it. So recently loads of Destiny 2 news has been popping up left, right and centre from various sources, including a brand new trailer which I'll have linked down below along with all the other videos I'll talk about today, but it's been kind of hard to keep track of. So in today's video I'm going to be breaking it all down and give you the most interesting stuff. But before we get started, I must say spoilers ahead. Let's begin with the most interesting topic, new subclasses. Through multiple sources of gameplay, it's clear to see that the Taken King subclasses will be returning in Destiny 2. This is something that's been rumoured for a while now, but it seems now more than ever it's going to be happening. But how do we know this? Well, in gameplay provided by IGN, you can see that the player playing the game completes a mission and it's rewarded with a relic which looks like it will begin a quest chain for one of the Taken King subclasses. But the most undeniable piece of evidence, I'd say, is this screenshot here. This is a person actually playing as a Stormcaller on a Warlock, or whatever the class is going to be called in Destiny 2, so they are definitely in the game as we speak. I think we can all agree now that the Taken King subclasses are coming to Destiny 2, or at least they're in the game right now. This is something the community have speculated about for a while, but now the evidence we have essentially proves it. However, I do think it's strange how these subclasses have been revealed. Bungie have consistently marketed only 2 subclasses per character, so they were obviously keeping these third subclasses a secret, which is why I would have thought they would have had a big announcement, maybe a trailer, a live stream, a tweet or something. I don't know, this just feels really underwhelming. It's almost like a leak or an accident. But that's just my thoughts, guys. What I want to know is, what do you guys think? Tell me your thoughts on this subject in the comment section down below. But regardless, it's going to be very interesting to see how these subclasses have changed in Destiny 2. The next thing we're going to talk about is a brand new exotic, and it comes from Game Informer. The new exotic we saw is a Void Pulse Rifle called Graviton Lance. As you can see, we actually get to see the weapon's main perks and its stats. Its exotic perk is called Black Hole, which makes the third shot on every burst do higher damage, and the second perk is the Nuke perk. But thanks to PC Gamer, we actually got to see this pulse rifle in action, and as I'm sure you'll notice, it looks badass. I cannot wait to get my hands on that weapon. Interestingly though, 2 old exotics were also spotted as well. The first is this pair of Titan gauntlets here. These are the feedback fences, I'm sure you'll recognise them from Destiny 1. And the next is on this Warlock here. He is wearing the Starfire Protocol chest piece, again from Destiny 1. So some old exotics are definitely going to be joining the roster of new content when Destiny 2 launches. Whether they'll be changed at all, we'll have to wait and see, but I hope we see a few more. Another video that was released comes from IGN, and it gave us a really good idea of what Lost Sectors are going to contain. They basically are how Bungie described them. They involve going to a hidden location, killing off enemies, and reaching a boss and then getting loot. They look really cool and they'll add a lot of longevity when trying to get 100% in the game. But I think we might have seen too many. They might be a little bit spoiled, but I'm sure we'll have to see. Numerous videos also gave us a look at public events and adventures. Again, they're just like how Bungie described them. Live events seem like a big improvement on Destiny 1 and I can't wait to see more, and adventures do seem to give a lore and context to the world, and interestingly, their completion rewards you a regional chest, which are kinda like gold chests from Destiny 1, but with some better loot. Finally, let's talk about Devrim Kay, or rather Devrim Kay the 8th. Most of the sources we've been talking about centre their gameplay around Devrim Kay, so he looks like he's going to be a pretty important character. He's essentially going to be our guide and mentor in the European Dead Zone, and he'll be the one on the comms giving us missions and rewards. But did you know he's actually going to be an NPC in the open world, who is described as the Dead Zone Scout? Devran Kay will actually be a vendor who will sell us weapons and gear, but interestingly, he'll also have a reputation system, which is something new to the average vendor. Something to note is that the voice actor who plays Devrim Kay in Destiny 2 is the same voice actor that plays Master Ives, who is the Reef Cryptarch in Destiny 1. Does this mean anything? Could they be linked? Probably not, but it's a fun fact regardless. There's also a bunch of other things these videos show in depth, but unfortunately there's just too much to talk about in this video, so I'm going to have all my sources in the description. Make sure you check them out for yourself. You'll be able to get a good idea of the new open world, more about adventures, the European Dead Zone, and a good feel for the game in general. But on that note guys, that about wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed. So much info in this video and we only scratched the surface, so make sure you check out the original videos. They're all really great. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you slap that like button down below, and of course, if you want more Destiny 2 videos like this from me, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget, if you want to be notified on my uploads, then hit the bell next to subscribe and you won't miss a thing. If you want to stay tuned to my social media, then my Twitter, Instagram and Google Plus are all linked in the description. But for now, I just want to thank you for all your support and for watching. I have been Fikod the Man, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.